Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with a bi-weekly reading instead of a weekly reading, and it's going to be for air signs in particular. So that is Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, whether that's your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, or you're dealing with those signs. And again, this is going to run from the 15th to the 31st of December 2018, looking at the last weeks of the year, again for air signs. So I'm going to do, instead of doing weeklies, I'm doing bi-weeklies, and instead of doing one for everyone, I'm doing one for each element. Okay, so wanted to do something different and kind of give you a bit of a gift. Okay, and there's gonna be more videos on my Patreon page as well for my patrons. Thank you to my patrons, and thank you to everyone who sends me positive energy, commenting, subscribing, sharing, liking. It is very, very much appreciated. So let's have a look. I'm using for you the fairy tarot cards. Okay, and I know the light isn't perfect, however it is very festive for me over here because I've got a salt lamp on, and then I've got a bunch of candles on, and my trees and all lit and everything. So I hope the lighting's okay. I hope you can forgive me for the light. So let's see, air signs for the 15th to the 31st of December. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, 15th to the 31st of December 2018. What do you want them to know, angels and guides? Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we do have the wheel. Delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. And I just did the fire signs, and they also had the wheel of fortune in their spread as well. So if you have fire in your chart, it's a double message for you. So major arcana card talking about blessings, positive turns of events, beautiful surprises, okay, unexpected events, opportunities, things to make you happy, really. Okay, it can be something around traveling, moving, cars or means of transportation. Okay, it's starting a new cycle. Okay, so things beginning, and for some it's things beginning again. So we'll see how that plays out. Okay, they also have the Three of Cups, so definitely watch the fire signs as well. They had the Ace of Pentacles as well. Very, very interesting. Okay, so I'm going to show you the cards. So we have the King of Winter, and this is you, the King of Swords. So this is someone who's knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. Okay. With the Four of Winter or the Four of Swords, set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. Three of Summer or the Three of Cups, news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or birth, friends you cherish. With the Prince of Autumn, which is the Page of Pentacles, dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous, cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. And then in the center of the reading, so what the reading is all about, what this time is all about, we have the Eight of Winter. You have what it takes, if only you believe in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. And I feel like it's around exhaustion. Exhaustion is playing on your mind and mood. And the Ace of Spring. It's time to take action. Oh, this is actually the Ace of Wands. It's not the Ace of Pentacles. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. but they did have the Ace of Pentacles, which is also about great work opportunities. Okay. And for some of you right away, this is coming up as you're getting what you want, but it may take a little longer than what you were expecting, and that's why you're feeling hesitant or a little bit anxious about it, but we'll get into it. The King of Summer, the King of Cups, honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted, a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. And also for some of you, I feel like this is someone coming in, so a water sign, with this being a very general reading. It could be male or female. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. For those of you, you are stressing out because in a relationship, there's a lack of balance or a lack of, it feels like a lack of emotion, okay? And you might seek counseling with this energy. Or you might choose between an unemotional person and a more someone who's more comfortable expressing how they feel. We have balance, so that's the Temperance card. Take everyone's input into consideration. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. Okay, and for some, what I got was there's a pregnancy and you're a little bit anxious because you're not 100% sure you're in the right relationship or you're with the right person, because there's things that are unsaid. I do feel like you are on the right track, okay, for the most part, but because there's not enough communication or not as much as it should be, both parties feel a little bit hesitant because they don't know where the other one stands, okay? So there's something around that those lines. Justice, take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. So I feel like that's what this is about. Fair and objective decisions. And then the Release card, or the Death card. So you see you end with 3 major arcana cards, one after the other. Fire signs also had 3 majors. Let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. Okay, so let's have a look. And you also have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Okay, for some of you, there's been a delay where it's been going on. And during this time, or recently, you have started to talk to someone, you've started to research, you want to get more information about, okay, what is happening, and is there anything that I can do to move things along? So I think that King of Winter for some of you is definitely a professional, whether that is a financial advisor or a lawyer. For some, it's definitely about lawyers with the Justice card in here. It's around a divorce, this whole situation. I do feel like there's children involved, so you're wanting to be careful. But at the same time, I do feel like for some, if this is what you're dealing with someone who knows how to play on your emotions, so you're trying to be objective at the same time, and just make sure you're doing the right thing for yourself and the children. If you are dealing with this sort of energy, okay, know that things are happening the way they are meant to, for better or for worse. Things are happening the way they are meant to, and justice will be served, and it's all happening for the higher good of everyone involved, okay? It may be difficult to see that now with the Eight of Winters especially, but as soon as you distance yourself a little bit from the situation, you will see, okay, that it had to happen for a reason, it had to happen this way, and it had to end the way it did for a reason, okay? Because maybe it wasn't what you deserved. The Justice card. For some, I do feel that you're in a relationship with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or someone who embodies these traits, okay? They are very funny when they want to be, very smart. They like to talk about different things. They could talk with anyone. They could talk for hours and hours and hours. You do have a mental connection and respect for each other. However, I feel that this person might be having trouble, or this could be your energy as well, expressing how they feel, and this may cost them in a relationship, or the potential for a relationship, especially if this is between air signs and water signs. Okay, so dealing with air signs dealing with water signs, or water signs dealing with air signs, because there's just a difference in how you communicate, and one party needs certain things expressed to know that that's how it is, while the other party is just like, but that should be a given. So they're not really expressing it, so that's why neither party doesn't really know where they stand. Okay, it's a bit of a confusing situation. That's why with the Eight of Winter, the Eight of Swords is here, because it's about feeling stuck, not knowing what to do, not knowing what's happening, wanting to make a decision, but at the same time not being sure that you're making the right decision. You don't want to make the wrong decision. There's a lot of anxiety around this situation, because you feel like you just don't have the information you need. You just don't know. Okay, so with the Three of Summer and the Prince of Autumn here, I do feel that this is around a conversation. This is around, okay, let's get real here. Let's just sit down and have a conversation. I'm not going to be dramatic. I'm not going to, exaggerate, or I'm not going to be too cold and calculated. I'll try to see your point of view as well. Okay, we're trying to make things blend together and meet in the middle. Okay, and then the Justice card with the Release card, this can just be the end of that phase within that relationship. I can't tell you how many times I've seen the Tower and the Death card when it comes to my relationship, and obviously everyone was saying, okay, that's it, it's over, and touch wood, we're still here. But I could see the energy where something was broken apart because it wasn't right, and we had to redo it, we had to rebuild it, we had to rediscuss certain things, we had to readdress certain things, okay, to put them right. So it could just be one of them situations. Okay, and again, the Wheel of Fortune, the Justice card, it's happening because it's meant to, because I feel that for some, you are supposed to be with this person, you are meant to be with this person, you are soulmates, and that's why it's not easy, because you're pushing each other to the limit, to come out of your comfort zone, to come out of patterns, to come out of old ways of thinking and behaving. So for some, this is definitely a lot of healing around a relationship. Okay, especially if you're dealing with someone who's very, very different than you, at least on the surface. Okay, because the Balance card is definitely, I want to meet in the middle, I want to see your side of it, and also I want you to see my side of it. Okay, so it's important conversations happening, there are negotiations, and it could be after a time of a temporary separation with this Four of Winter, and for others it can be after a time of counseling, okay, therapy, and now it's like, okay, I'm ready to have this conversation. For others of you, this is definitely around your work life. This is recognition, rewards after some sort of a test or exam or important project or presentation, okay, that you've had to prepare for, maybe for a while now, and it's very well received. As a result, you get this promotion, you get this new job opportunity to head something, to lead something, and you were very nervous about this because you weren't getting the feedback yet, and now it's coming through and it's great. And you have choices, but there's definitely a contract and a change in how you work, where you work, the salary you work for, the hours you're working, maybe change in location, okay, as a result of this wonderful success. For others of you, this is definitely around a new home. Okay, maybe you had to trust your accountant, maybe you had to trust the realtor, maybe you had to trust this person who was the expert, and you've been waiting for a while. Okay, and now you get the news, you got the money for the mortgage, or they accepted your offer, okay, or something along those lines. All of a sudden the veil is lifted, this celebration, there's this new home, they're settling in. Okay, so really, really beautiful energy. For those of you, if you are dealing with a situation where there is a breakup, it may be because there's too many people within the relationship, it may be because there's too many opinions involved within the relationship, and it can be a romantic relationship, absolutely. It can also be around a friendship or a relationship with someone you care about, just just be that, okay? But I do feel like there's either one very opinionated person trying to impose their view on people, or just too many opinions, too many people. You don't even know what to think anymore. You don't even know what to believe anymore. There's a lot of frustration. There's a lot of tension and anger. As a result, you may take a break, okay? You may say, okay, let's just drop it for now. Let it breathe, let it rest, and we'll see where we are in the new year, or we'll see where we are later, or something along those lines, okay? Because there's just a lot of tension here, and it's like saying, you know what, I just want to not have to think about this for a while. I just want to get some peace and quiet to just relax a little bit, clear my head, and then make a decision, okay? But definitely around making things official, positive turn of events, or turn of events for the better, okay? Blessings in disguise. So certain things you're going to see and be like, oh yes, wonderful, absolutely, what a blessing. And with others that involve change or endings, it may not be, you know, looking like a blessing in the moment, but trust that it is for the better, especially with the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card in your reading, and the Death card, okay? So just take that for what it's worth. New beginnings. Whatever endings are happening, it's only happening so that you have a new beginning that's a lot better, that's more what you deserve. Travel is significant with this energy, and commitments, I want to say. The end of an old way of doing things, or the end of an old way of being. Changing status could be happening with this energy as well, whether that's with love or work, with this energy as well, definitely. Let me know how the cards apply to you, okay? Comment down below, let me know. And again, it is general, so it's not going to apply to every single air sign out there. I would definitely say watch your sun, your moon, your rising to get all the messages. And if you're dealing with a love situation, you can also watch your Venus sign. But yeah, I'm looking forward to your comments. Thank you all for your wonderful support, regardless of the way you're sending them my way. And I hope everyone has a very happy holiday season. And stay tuned for your yearly forecast, okay? They are coming for each sign. So I will talk to you again very, very soon, okay? Bye for now.